There's one right there. It's a really good bass. Hit the spot lock real quick. Come here, dude. I know he's not done. Yeah, that's what I thought. Really good one. How about that? We're drop shotting the Berkley Max Scent D worm. It's a 6-inch worm, baby bass. We're in really clear water, so we got off the edge of a little grass break, and it drops from, I don't know, 10 to 15 feet, gets isolated, and of course, there's some good fish out here. So, same type of rig I won the Potomac River on last year. See you later, dude. All right, guys, here's the deal. Came out here, fished shallow for a little while, kind of didn't do that great, but now we came off a little grass edge right here, and as soon as we rolled over it and saw the break, it was about a 5-foot break, 10 to 15 feet, nice grass isolated on the edge. Picked up a drop shot rod, 7-foot medium heavy, Fantasista Premier with a 30 size MGX, Abu Garcia. And here's the deal when I'm fishing around grass like this, I know there's largemouth in this lake, so I like a short leader on the drop shot. I'm using a 3/16 weight, and then just a 1/0 straight shank hook and 8-pound trilene 100% fluorocarbon. Most of the time when you think of drop shot, you are thinking probably an exposed hook, and that's great, but when we're fishing around a grass break like this, I want to have a Texas rig bait that's going to come through the grass really well. So I've got a 1/0 hook here, and I've got the 6-inch Berkley Max Scent power bait D worm from them, and it's been a really good one drop shotting so far on a Texas rig like this. You know, I've drop shotted in all kinds of different conditions. I've actually caught my biggest fish drop shotting in California in reeds, like you can see up here in front of us. That was a 13.5 pounder. And I've drop shotted out here like we're doing right now on some grass edges, deeper, 10 to 15 feet, Texas rig, just like we're doing. I've done it in brush piles and all that stuff. The one thing that's similar across the board is you always want your weight on the bottom. It's really important to make sure that the weight's on the bottom. You're not gonna get nearly as many bites swimming it through the water column. And the other thing too is when I'm fishing around cover, I like to use a cylinder style weight. It just comes through the cover a lot better than like a round style or teardrop style. So if I'm just fishing rocks out on the Great Lakes or something like that, I will fish a round or teardrop. But if I'm fishing around cover, I'm gonna use a cylinder one, just like I've got tied on there, and that's a 3/16. I always like to use the lightest one I can get away with. So generally it's probably gonna be a 3/16. If it's a little too windy or a little too deep, maybe a 1/4 or 5/16. But that's pretty basic stuff right there, but good information to know as well.